I hope everyone feels energized and fit after such an active table topic session. As a general evaluator, I'm going to evaluate the meeting as a whole, as well as provide feedback to our upcoming evaluators and the participants of the minor roles. So without any further ado, in the interest of time, I would like to invite up on this stage the evaluator for the first speaker, Alexey Lobzov, which is Denis Shevchuk. Please help me welcome. Thank you. One thing that I would like to draw your attention to is that as a general evaluator, I do not comment on the speakers because that's not what my role about. However, I do provide feedback to the evaluators. Three particular things that I would like to commend Denis for. The structure of his evaluation, 1-2, 1-2, perfect, clear, straight to the point. The humor, and special thanks for the timing. One thing you could have done better is not wasting your time by commending great table topic session by Sergey, which has nothing to do with Alexei's speech. Now, without any further beating around the bush, I would like to invite the evaluator of our second speaker, Charles Paris, and his hair, Christina Sheridan. Kudos to Christina for staying within the time limits. It's a good practice in general to build your evaluation based on the project objectives because it allows both the speaker and the audience to relate to what's been done well or not so well. And one other important thing that distinguishes a good evaluation from a not so good evaluation is that when you criticize the speaker, you not only do that, but you also provide points and suggestions of how things could have been done differently. And this is exactly what Christina has just demonstrated. Now it's my pleasure to invite up on the stage the evaluator of the third speaker, Natalia Bakanova, who is Anastasia Kolodina. Thank you, Anastasia. Interesting creative approach and build up at the very beginning. One thing that I would suggest for future reference is that you probably don't want to spend 2/3 of your overall evaluation time walking us through your thinking process and how you perceived speaker's presentation, but rather make it straight to the point and focus more on your suggestions for improvement so that the speaker could take away something from your evaluation. Now, the last yet not the least evaluator of our fourth speaker, Irina Suvorova, Alexey Kravtsun. Please help me welcome. Thank you, Alexey. Good structure, good suggestions for improvement, and almost within time limits. That's great. Now, we have just 3 minutes to go before we have to leave this room. Therefore, I will try to make it quick, and I kind of ask to those members of the head table who I'll be inviting to present your reports, be very succinct. Straight to the point, provide a high-level summary without going too deep into the details, okay? Very quickly, feedback to Ekaterina, who presented the thought of the day. An interesting story, an interesting view, an interesting take, your personal take on football. Just maybe think next time about not overwhelming the audience with too many stats. You know, I've heard lots of numbers, and maybe that was